Yay! So it means time for Masala guitar! And I have a honey of a Masala guitar lick for you guys today. Now this one, I took inspiration from the beach. No, not that beach down the road from me. From Red Beach! Yeah! He's an incredible guitar player, and I was doing a track for this wonderful amplifier, the RedStuff 1987 Fat Amplifier, which my buddy Stefan built for me. It's such a beautiful amplifier. And the riff I'd come up with, the rhythm track, was very kind of Winger Red Beach inspired, which meant tippity tappity on the fretboard. So while I was kind of playing around and coming up with licks and stuff, I came up with this kind of tapping lick, which involves some string changes and hammer-ons from nowhere and all sorts of stuff with my left hand. It's quite a simple pattern, but the execution takes a little bit of work, and I wanted to share it with you guys. So today's Masala guitar lick is beach inspired, Red Beach inspired. You know it is, man. I'm gonna show you, and it's a lovely one to play. So let's get going with it. Yeah! Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, you gotta love some tapping. Like I said, this one was inspired by Red Beach, and when I played the track, I actually played it on this here guitar, my Spirit Dance Medicine Crow guitar, which was actually the first full Spirit Dance I ever built. And this is now loaded with these amazing BERTOZZI pickups, which are just fantastic. I love the tone of those. I'll leave a link to the website, the BERTOZZI GUITARWORKS website, where you can go and check these out. These are called the Hot Star. Absolutely phenomenal. Love them. So shout out for them. Alrighty, so this lick, I'd actually got a tweet about it, or a message, or I think it might have been on YouTube. My buddy Dave, he really liked this lick. Here's a picture of Dave with a Masala guitar t-shirt. Shout out for Dave. And David basically said, I love that lick at whatever time code. I think it was 1 minute 12 on the video. And so I wanted to show it. So this one's for you, Dave. This is a Masala guitar Red Beach lick, isn't it, man? Yeah! Alrighty, so I'm doing a 3-note pattern on the high E string, and I'm doing a 4-note pattern on the B string. So what I'm doing initially is tapping on the 16th fret of the E string, and then with my fret hand I have my 3rd finger on the 12th fret, my 1st finger on the 10th fret. So I'm just going to tap and pull off to 12 and then pull off to 10. So that's going to be 16, 12, 10. Then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to hammer on to the 12th fret of the B string with my fret hand, the 3rd finger of my fret hand. So I'm not going to pick it or anything. I'm literally just going to hammer on from kind of pulling off to this 10th fret. Now, if you're not used to doing this, it's a good practice to do, just to kind of get the finger strength up. Just practice actually hammering on and getting a really nice crisp note there. And it is doable, you know, I'm doing it. So with a little bit of practice you can do it. Alrighty, once I hammer onto this 12th fret of the B, I'm also going to move my 1st finger. So if you watch what happens to my 1st finger, it actually comes off the string when I do that hammer on. And it's moving up a string, because now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my 1st finger on the 10th fret, pull off to the 10 from the 12 that I've just hammered on to the B string. Then I'm going to hammer back onto the 12, back to the 10. So like this. So then my 2 patterns, 3 notes on the E, 16, 12, 10. Then on the B string, a 4-note pattern, which is going to be 12, 10, 12, 10. And that's the basic pattern that I'm using. And and then I just changed the tapping point where I was actually tapping the note. So then I went to the 17th fret of the E string, same thing on my left hand here on my fret hand. It's going to be 12-10, then 12-10 on the B. Then I went to the 15th fret, and this is where I brought it back into the minor scale. So I was playing in melodic minor here. But when I come back to the 12, I'm coming back to a regular minor scale. Then I went to the 14th, so again, regular minor scale. So that's essentially what I'm doing with the tapping and my my left hand here. Alrighty, so the pattern that I play for all of these is I'm going to do the 3-note 4-note pattern first of all. Then I'm going to repeat that 3-4 pattern, and then I'm going to do a 3-note pattern. So I'll basically just do the notes on the E string at that point. And I do that right across all of the tapping points. And that's pretty much the whole of that lick. I obviously play it a little bit quicker when I do the playthrough. Then what I did was I just repeated that. And then to end with, what I decided to do was actually do a tapping lick, but coming down the melodic minor scale. So this is what I did, and I'll do it slowly for you. And I ended on that B there, on the 9th fret of the D string. So what I'm doing here is I am tapping initially at the 14th fret of the high E string, then pulling off to 12, pulling off to 10, then hammering back onto the 12, pulling off to 10, and then I'm hammering on to the 12th fret of the B string. So when I add that together, we get that. And then I'm going to repeat the same pattern pretty much on the B string, but with a different tap point. So this time I'm going to be tapping at the 13th fret, pulling off to 12 and 10. And this time when I actually come off to go to the next string, I'm actually going to go to the 13th fret of the G string. Okay, now what I'm going to do is tap at the 14, pull off to 13, pull off to 11. And then when I am transitioned to the D string, I'm going to tap onto the 12. And then the final one, I'm going to tap at the 14, pull off to 12, pull off to 10. Now this time what I'm going to do is just slide over to the 9th fret after that to finish off. And that's the end of the lick. So when I add that together, we get that. And there you go, guys. There is that tippity tappity lovely Red Beach inspired Masala guitar lick, man. You know you love it. I would love to know what you thought of that. So leave a comment in the comments box below and let me know. And you know what? If you come up with a pattern which is kind of inspired by that, I would love to see it. So let me know. Leave a link in the description box below. Dave, I hope you enjoyed that. Guys, have a fantastic day. If you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to the channel and click that bell notification as well, so you know when new videos are going to be coming out. And also, please do give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, etc, etc. And if you'd like to support the channel, many ways to do that. I'm getting a Masala guitar t-shirt, and if you do, send me a picture. And if you have a YouTube channel, I shall give your YouTube channel a shout out when you send me a picture of you wearing a Masala guitar t-shirt, man. Yeah, no, you know, makes sense, isn't it? Alright guys, I shall be back with another spicy lick for you really soon. In the meantime, have a fantastic day. I'm gonna go play this guitar some more because it just rocks. Yeah! Have a great day guys, see you later.